Welcome one and all, Nyanko here, and today I am here to talk about a super cute anime that I just finished called Tonikawa-fly Me to the Moon. It's so cute and wholesome. Oh my god, it made my heart do the doki dokis. Oh, I don't know how to put into words just how cute this anime is. Okay, so maybe I should try to do that for this video. Where to begin? Okay, so Tonikawa, otherwise known as Fly Me to the Moon, is a show about a young boy called Nasa, kanji written as Starry Sky, but pronounced Nasa, basically deciding to be super smart because he's tired of people mocking him for his name. Becomes super smart and is aiming for like the best high school in Japan. And then the night before his exam, or was it the week before his exam? The week before his exam, sorry, he gets into a traffic accident because he sees a super cute girl and he can't believe like how cute she is. And she saves his life. And then on the night that this happens, he asks her to be his girlfriend. But she says, only if you agree to marry me. To which he agrees. A bit silly, I know, but I mean anime. But then she disappears for the next 3 years. He doesn't hear from her, he doesn't get into his school, he just kind of starts floundering around because he's he's absolutely obsessed with this girl and he desperately is trying to find her. Never does, and then just suddenly one evening she turns up on his doorstep, knock knock knock, here's the marriage papers. Which is like super weird. I mean, who would like 3 years later after a marriage proposal just turn up and be like, right, yeah, so I know you're a stranger, and I know we haven't spoken in 3 years, but yeah, here's the marriage papers, let's move in together, let's get married tonight, and boom, let's start our life together. Now, it is kind of silly in that sense, but it's also so cute and wholesome. So, yeah, NASA is just kind of there, like, the hell, what am I supposed to do with this? But it's like, oh my god, she's so cute. So he agrees, and then Tsukasa, who is the girl, is like, grand, so let's go down to the registry office. It's open at night and we'll put in the paperwork. And so they do, and they get married, and then the rest of the story is just basically about their lives together. It is really cute and really wholesome. So he's 18 at the beginning of this and she's 16, although they do seem to hint that she might be older than she actually is. So yeah, they put in the paperwork, they start living together, and it's really just like a cute little slice of life about the hurdles of marriage and getting to know each other. Because in essence, it's almost like being an arranged marriage in the sense of they don't know each other. They just are kind of brought together and then slowly learn about each other as they go about their life together. Which I think is really cute. I mean, it's anime, you've got the whole hand-holding thing, which is like, oh my god, can I hold your hand? And, you know, that kind of thing. But they're like, yeah, we're married. Of course we can. And then there is kissing, which I was like, yeah, you don't have to wait like 25 episodes for a kiss scene. There's a load of other like side characters, some who ship it, some who are like against it, like Tsukasa's little sister, who I'll probably put here. I think her name's Chitose? Yeah, Chitose, I believe. Doesn't want her big sister figure to marry this guy, thinks he's a loser. And she's just like, no, I love this guy. I'm married to him now. Deal, kind of thing. And she also lets drop that maybe Tsukasa isn't all that she seems to be, which is quite interesting because it's little tidbits, and it's like it leaves it on a point where it's really cute if it doesn't get a season 2. But if it gets a season 2 and we get more wholesomeness, I'm like, ooh, yeah! I mean, I watched it with friends, and we just couldn't stop. It was just so cute. I mean, there were certain scenes where you were cringing, and I mean, there was a lot of innuendos and, you know, the usual romance shtick. But it was just nice to see, like, a really wholesome rom-com where they were like, yeah, we're married. So it was kind of starting from the ending of most normal rom-coms. Like, you know, usually you have the courting and you've got the, like, the will they, won't they, and then at the end of the season, like, the kiss, and you're like, yeah, they're a couple. Whereas this time it's like, yeah, they're a couple from the beginning, and then you kind of get to watch them grow together and, like, their cuteness and things. And I actually can't wait to see more. I may have to go out and find the manga, actually, or the light novels, to continue finding out because I can't wait. I absolutely love this anime. I can't like drill home enough just how cute and like feel good it was for me. It was so good. Like, the animation is really good. The storytelling it can be a little bit clunky in places, or it can seem a bit clunky in places, but then it kind of like starts to go a bit better. You know, if you're not really into rom-coms, I'd say it probably isn't for you. They do play on a few shticks and stuff. They've got, you know, the younger friend character. You've got like they almost set it up as if it's going to be like a love triangle. And then they're like, oh yeah, no, actually it's going to be a love square. And then it just becomes, no, it's just these two, and it's just super cute. Because NASA does have like a friend from school who has a crush on him, but never actually admitted it. And he was too dense to notice. And then she later on is like heartbroken when she learns that he's got married. But then she comes to the realization, well, it's my own fault for being too shy to make the move when I had it. And she comes to terms with that. And then her and Tsukasa actually do become friends, which I quite like. Instead of having it be like a bitter rivalry and, you know, one against the other the entire time and constantly, you know, backwards and forwards trying to steal NASA away. She's like, no, I had my dues. I'll step aside gracefully. We can still be friends, and you and me are going to be friends, and we'll move forward. This mainly comes about, though, because their apartment burns down. Sorry if this is spoilers for people. And they have to find somewhere quickly to live, and they end up living with the friends that I said, because they run a bathhouse. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, nothing truly eventful happens in the show. It's just, you know, feel good. There's comedy, there's, you know, heartwarming moments. You get to learn more about NASA's background with his parents. We don't know much about Tsukasa at the moment, but I'm sure that she will, and her backstory is probably going to come in more in season 2 if we get a season 2. If not, I'm going to find out through reading the manga. Light novels, like I said, I will be getting them. Because I absolutely adore this anime. I can't like drive home enough how cute I find it. I mean, it is called, like, I can't believe my wife is so cute or something is like the real name. And then it gets shortened to like Tonikawa. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of geeking out here. I didn't really, like, I can't really say anything too bad about it. Like I said, a little bit of points is a bit clunky. Now I know it's not going to be for everybody. Personally for me, I thought it was really cute. I've been looking for like a great rom-com recently because I like heartwarming doki doki moments, and you know, the world is just so crap, I guess you could say, at the moment. Like, just everything that's happening in the world, and there doesn't seem to be many bright spots in it at times. So I tend to turn to anime for that. You know, the warm doki doki moments, you know, the fluttering in your chest, the pure wholesome, like, lovely feeling sometimes you can get from diving into an anime world. Just can help you take away from like the crushing, soul destroyingness of like real life at times. And I'm not saying you should like escape into anime all the time and hide from your problems. Like, they do need sorting and dealing with. But you know, sometimes if you've had a really rough day, like the world is kicking you and you feel really, really down, that's when like turn to anime, a couple of episodes here or there, and just let it warm you and like give you like a buzz in the sense of like a happy feeling to help you try and like rebattle the next day, I guess is maybe what I'm saying. And Tonikawa did that for me. It was super cute. I could say you could probably watch it with kids as young as like 9 or 10. A lot of the innuendos will probably go over their heads, but you yourself will enjoy it if you're watching it with them. There's nothing overly bad language-wise that I can think of. I mean, there is a bit of blood in the first episode because there's a traffic accident. But again, that's not a bad thing, I don't think, because I mean, it's just showing people that, like, if you are hurt, you bleed, you know? Or to quote the famous meme, people die when they are killed. But he doesn't die and he survives, and I think it's quite nice that they didn't censor out the blood, just because, you know, it's showing how badly injured he was. But no, I'd say on overall, it's definitely young yeah, maybe say 12 and up. I mean, I'd say 10 to 12 with adult supervision. So if you want to watch it with someone who's like under 12, then definitely it's up to you. Maybe watch the first couple of episodes first, make your own mind up. But like personally, from my viewpoint, I would watch this with someone who was like 10, between 10 and 12. And then I'd let them watch it themselves from 12, you know. But again, it's up to each individual person. I'm not saying yes or no what you should and shouldn't do. Don't come back and hate me on that. But yeah, and I may possibly in the future be getting myself a Tsukasa cosplay because she is adorable. Again, look at this adorableness. It's amazing. She's so cute. And she cooks and she cleans and she's really, really sweet. Yeah, I want me a Tsukasa, but maybe in male form. Nasa as well is really sweet, very dense. He's like super book smart, but not smart in terms of street things, and that can play off and it can be quite funny. And then there's a lot of like moments where it's like, this is actually what Tsukasa's thinking, and then Nasa is like so far off the mark of what is actually wrong or what is actually bothering her. It's really funny. I could go on and on about this show all day. It's so good. It's like 13 episodes. You can binge it in the day or you can draw it out and enjoy it. It's dubbed and subbed. Now again, I watched the dub, but I have seen clips of the sub. Both are amazing and the voice actors do a really, really good job. So don't hate on either or, you know, if you struggle with reading and you just want to enjoy it, watch the dub. If you don't enjoy dubs and, you know, you just want a new sub recommendation, there's that. I'm not going to diss on either because, like I say, I watched them both. Actually, I have another one that I'll be talking about in the future that's like, I've been watching it in both. Like, I watched the first episode in sub and then I saw it come out in dub and I was like, ooh, this is pretty. And I want to see what the difference is. I have a fascination in seeing how things get translated. It's one of my geeky, you know, things. Don't kill me for it. But yeah, so either or, it's on Crunchyroll. So give it a shot on Crunchyroll. I think both the dub and the sub is out on Crunchyroll now. So, you know, go and check it out there. I mean, I think it might be coming out on home release. I don't think it is at the moment. I don't think it's out on DVD. But if it does, I will definitely be picking it up for my collection because it's so good and I just want to be able to watch it again and again, whether I have internet or not. So yeah. Let me know in the comments down below if you've liked Tonikawa, if you've seen it yourself, or if you have picked it up because of me recommending it. Now, I probably spoiled most of it for people because I was just so excited to talk about it. But I personally don't mind spoilers for shows. It makes me intrigued to go and watch it, which I know sounds a bit silly, but yeah, it is what it is. So if you're like me and you don't mind spoilers and it like gets you to go watch something, grand. If you don't like spoilers and it puts you off a show, I do apologise in advance. I'm really sorry. I haven't gone into everything that's in the show, so there should still be a few little bits and bobs that might appeal to you. Please check it out. Like this video and comment. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like my videos and you want to see more from me in the future. Other than that, I've been Nyanko. It's been great chatting with you guys. Lots of love. Bye bye, kittens.